Hello, everybody. It takes me 10 freaking years to pop up. Took me a little longer tonight because I was fixing something. I think I still need to fix something. What is happening right now? How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'll do a little bit of calibration 1 second. I don't know what is happening. What is with my mouth tracking? Excuses. Well, you know how it goes. I mean, it's like I start my stream and then everything freaking goes to hell in a handbasket. Let's see. No way. Let me bet 57k boners. Rollykins, hello. How's it going? 25 howls. Eldrasil, hello Eldrasil. Hello Dark, hello Jake. Yeah, Sorry, I am fixing something. Give me just a moment. Un momento, por favor. Sorry, doesn't restrict my gambling habits. Hey, Miss Thing. Everybody clappies in the chat for Rollykins. She passed one of her important exams, so she's a CNA now. Can you believe it? Clappy, clappy, clappy. Yay, Rollykins. Okay. Yay! Clappies! Congratulations, Rollykins! Yay! I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Let me turn this music down. I can't hear myself think. There we go. How's everybody doing? Hi. Be careful not to gamble too much. I figure I start doing this at the start of each stream. So a lot of the beginning of stream was me figuring out how to do a prediction because it kept popping up like restart prediction, and I'm like, no, I don't want to restart the old prediction. I actually want to like start a new one. Thank you for the pats. Appreciate you. It was so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I freaking told you that you were overthinking it. Kitsune, hi. Or would you rather me call you Vincent? I am still in VTube Studio. I'm just trying to scroll up in chat and scroll. Oh, excuse you. Kin killer. Don't judge me. Okay, we already had this discussion. We had a fight in the Discord about this. And you're next. You're next if you keep bringing it up. Whatever you're okay calling me. I always like go by the first recognizable thing that I see in someone's name. And so Kitsune is like the first thing that I see, but I can also call you Vincent. Don't mind that. I do it too. Oh man, I reorganized my whole desk today because I had my iPad up on an arm and I had my art tablet up on an arm as well. And in my head, it was a lot better of a setup than it actually was. I was starting to feel crowded. I kept hitting my elbow on my iPad, almost knocking it off the freaking mount at some points. And so I just like wrapped everything up and kind of like cleaned up my desk quite a bit. And it's actually a much better setup now. Like I have so much more space for activities. Next, she's gonna kill Fruit. I know! Dude, I'm not getting a cat until I figure out this whole animal thing. Also, looked it up, and was informed that potentially it was the poop that killed the chicken. Potentially. Supposedly they fixed the bug, but there was a bug before that apparently if the chickens stepped on their poop, they got stuck on the poop and they just like starved. And I don't know if it's still a bug, but it could potentially still be a bug, and that's what I'm going with, okay? They bugged out. They had food before I left. I wasn't even gone that long. Dex! Oh my god. She didn't clean. Yeah, that is my bad. I didn't clean before I left the farm, but... Why is my mouth tracking so off? I don't like it. Was my vibrator not calibrate? Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 I'm gonna eat you. Nom, 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 nom. I don't know what is happening. Wait, what? What? Oh my god.
Stop!
Oh my... Hi, JR! Better go wipe your butt. That's gonna freaking itch when it dries. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Eldrasil. Wolfie. Daily Dairy. Yay, yay, yay. Alright, everybody got their predictions in? Oh yeah, the prediction is done. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to do this. I'm actually new to predictions. The last prediction that was started on the channel, Sam did that one. Let's see. Where's Twitch? Why is Twitch not down here? Twitch, please. Okay. Let's see. Manage prediction. Okay. All right. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for it? Let's see. Let's see. 3% of you said tea. I love how none of you have any faith that I'm drinking water. Oh my god. 41% said gamer subs and 56% said piss. Wow. All right. All right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, Bridget Warrior. Name one stream you've drank water. You right. I don't think I've actually had water. No, once. I did have it once. Because I was out of tea. So I drank water. So yeah. So, drum roll please. Drum roll please. I am drinking tea. I'm drinking tea. Blackberry tea, to be completely honest. It is a decaf, sugar-free, yummy, yummy tea. Yay! I should have bet it all. Hey, you got 392 boners. Look at you go. Hell yeah, dude. Ah, thank you for the throw. How are you, Bridget Warrior? How are you? I hope you're having a good Thursday. Oh my god, the thrill of victory! Yay! Yippee! How are you alive? Aim that man. Hey, that's me! I bet the least likely one for only one boner. I've never heard you say you're drinking water before. It's mostly been either tea or gamer subs.
No.
And occasionally Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. Occasionally. It's been a few times I've drank Diet Dr. Pepper on stream. I tried timing the dicks. Of course you're blaming your neglectfulness on shit. Okay, look it up. Look it up, okay? I'm not lying about it. If Dr. Pepper was a person, I'd smash, dude. Yeah, same. Same. ADB. Hey, Deadpool. Thank you for following, boy. Oh, Bridget, thank you so much for also following on ye ol' Tiki-Taki. Links, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. Oh my goodness. I've been wanting to play Ranch Simulator since we played on freaking Tuesday. But thankfully, a WoW patch came out, so I was able to fill the gap of my addiction with that instead, which I'm actually kind of disappointed in the patch so far. It's like, they just released this content, and I'm already done with everything that you can do. Ow. Why are you bonking me? What did I do? Yeah, I finished like all the content within 5 hours. And I'm like, man, what am I gonna do now? So, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. So I've just been like kind of scrolling Twitter and ranting with you guys on freaking Discord. Some freaking crazy conversations going on over there. If you guys are not a part of the Discord, you can come join the craziness if you want to. Just a fair warning, we're all feral there. It's where I keep everybody up to date as well on stream shenanigans and things like that, so. Discord got pretty active today. I'm not gonna lie, it sure did. It sure did. Lots of conversations. Talking about computers and gosh, what else? Freaking what didn't we talk about in there today? Fake news. Nothing crazy happens in the Discord. You're right. Okay, yeah. You know what? Good wolf. Bark, bark. Ow! Silly little guy. I love that name. One guy smoked weed, but I will not speak of it. Arcus! Hello, Arcus. I was completely passed out when all of it was going on, too. Yeah, I bet, like, Arcus probably came back like, what the hell is going on? There's so much banter in the Discord. Which brings me to another predicament that I currently have. I need mods. I need to consider some mods. I can't be at the computer all the time, and yeah, I gotta start fishing around for some mods. Cause I'm really busy during the day, and with how crazy the Discord got today, I want to make sure that everyone stays safe in the Discord if I can't keep my eyes on the Discord. And most of the people that are modded in here are typically either asleep during like US time zone or busy. Like Rollikins is busy during the day, so she can't really moderate the Discord. And Pink Death works during the day, so I need to start kind of considering maybe some mod apps or some I don't know. I don't know how this works. I kind of just started off with like the main, you know, trustworthy friends. And so yeah. I talked about my orange eating. Oh my god, dude, you're freaking insane. You're insane. What do you mean? So how is it not super bitter to you? Like, dude, eating orange peel, it tastes the same to me as like brushing your teeth with toothpaste, like minty toothpaste, and then drinking orange juice. Like, that's what it tastes like. I don't understand how you enjoy that. That is so strange. I have insomnia. And I have 2 or 3 hours of sleep, yet somehow I still have too much energy, dude. I feel that. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like wide awake and it takes me like an hour to get to bed. Kind of up during the day. My hours are just messed up. Oh my god. My hours are not messed up. I wish they were messed up. I mean, my hours of sleeping are messed up. I get on average like 4 hours of sleep a night. 4 to 6 hours of sleep. 6 on a good night. I've got a fair bit of Discord and Twitch mod experience, so if apps were open, I wouldn't be opposed. That's what I'm thinking I'll do. I'll probably open up some apps for people to apply to be a mod for both. Well, for everything, really. If you guys are up for it. I mean, I'll put like options in there. So if you only want to moderate Twitch and you only want to moderate Discord, then you can choose that option and things like that. I don't want to overwhelm anybody because it is a volunteer position right now. So if you guys are up for that, I'll go ahead and I'll probably open apps for some moderation. I've tried orange with the peel and it's good. It's just that outer orange part, the rind, that is so bitter. And once you like peel that off and you eat the pith or whatever it's called, oh my god, that doesn't taste too bad. It's just like really like grainy, almost like eating grass. It's very thick, but it's good for you. Hello, Nate. Basketball. All right, basketball. Hi, YOLO. Thank you so much for the follow. I have cerebral palsy, epileptic, and have ADHD. Then I definitely understand the whole... Oh, wait, no, that you didn't say anything about the insomnia thing. You're just... Okay. Goodness gracious. I just have ADHD and I struggle with that. I could not imagine having cerebral palsy and freaking epilepsy. That's crazy. Are you a wolf? I am. Ow! I'm a werewolf, specifically. Let's see. Can I get paid in cheese? Absolutely. We have enough here to go around. As long as you're okay with it touching my face, you're welcome to have as much freaking cheese as you want. Cheese is free around here. Why not make bots? Do I look like someone that knows how to make bots? I can't even keep chickens alive in Ranch Simulator. And do you think do I look like somebody who could make a bot? I was flabbergasted that guy posted that. With all the times I've been a mod, I've never once been paid for the position. I know once a streamer gets to like a certain point, they do start paying their mods. I think. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Like, I kind of don't know that whole side of things. And it's not really talked about much either. Like, I hear it occasionally whispered among, you know, the elites on their streams, but that's about it. Ew, cootie cheese, never mind. Yeah, true. I honestly wouldn't blame you because I get pink eye half the time because the mutts are constantly farting in my face. So, yeah, that's fair. Ghostface, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. What's your favorite snack? My favorite snack. That's a hard one because I have many favorite snacks, but I think if I had to just choose one to eat forever. Oh my god. Definitely not cheese. I've had my fill of cheese. Oh my god. Probably hot fries. Specifically the Chester Cheeto hot fries. Shouldn't you tag the stream from... Oh yeah, I should actually. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. Let me change that really quick. Werewolf. There we go. It's on there now. Viper, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. My avatar is 2D. 3D, I I have not explored. So it took me hours upon hours to kind of learn the whole 2D thing and how to set it up and everything. So the thought of going 3D right now is a little overwhelming because I just barely like got over the hump of learning how to 2D VTube. So that's way maybe way in the future. And plus I also need a bigger room to be in to do like 3D tracking. If it's anything like what I think it is, but yeah, that's something for the future. She should change her name first. Are you trying to get me in trouble? Are you trying to summon he who shall not be named? If I change my name, I'm dead. You guys will never see me again. Do it for free, but I like money. Never ending cheese slap, true. Hello, TT67. Welcome in. That's what you get for killing that wolf. Look, okay? Have you ever seen something that had rabies? Have you ever seen something that has rabies? It's not a pleasant death. It's not a pleasant death, okay? And it's not pleasant to get rabies either. I was protecting myself, and I was protecting everything else around me as well. What if it had bit that old lady that was on her porch? What if it had bit a sheep? Or, you know, thank you for the pets. I don't know. You don't know. I was doing it a favor as well as the world, okay? All right? I don't appreciate. Okay. So if you're just like walking along and another human being like walks up to you and just bites your ass, are you gonna let that fly? Or are you gonna turn around and punch that person in the face? I think you're gonna turn around and punch that person in the face. So if even if it's one of my kind, even if it's one of my brethren, why should I tolerate being attacked and given rabies, huh? I didn't. So I took care of the problem. Plus, I'm an American, so I have Second Amendment rights, you know? I get to protect myself when someone's coming after me viciously. I'm never gonna let you live that down, obviously. People who pay their mods usually make enough money to support themselves and other people. Those paid mods are usually dedicating a lot of focused attention to the streams, often helping with changing stream titles and almost acting like mini manager. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I just need like, I just need someone kind of like, you know, that can maybe like, what is the word I'm looking for here? Kind of like nudge people like, yo, chill, or, you know, if it starts getting a little too rowdy in some places, or if we have like a bot raid or something like that, a little bit of extra support for bot raids and, you know, little things like that. Definitely nothing like crazy. Whoa, Ad. You threatened to blast me next? Okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah, what about... what about Brian? Sorry! Okay, it's self-defense. That's what I'm claiming, self-defense. Plead the fifth. We could plead the fifth next. I'm running out of options here. Maintain is the word you're looking... Yeah, pretty much. Connor, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. McDonald's or Burger King? Actually, that is my question to myself right now as well. I'm actually can't decide on what I want to eat tonight. I have many options, many late night options like Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Dave's, Rally's. I can't decide. I think I want a burger though. America. Self-defense. He was just eating an orange with the peel, and that's some rabid behavior, okay? That's rabid behavior right there. Would you guys agree? Would you guys agree that eating an orange like an apple with the peel and everything is rabid behavior? Not okay. Let's sit down and talk about this. Not only were you eating the whole orange like an apple with the peel on it, you were also eating it like an apple instead of like taking it apart in the sections that oranges are naturally made to be sectioned off into. That's feral behavior. Feral behavior. Dave's Mega Hot Chicken. I love Dave's Hot Chicken. Dude, I'm so addicted to it. It's so good. Watch out, Dark. Watch out, Dark. You may be next. Does eating tomatoes like that count? I feel like eating a tomato like that is like eating a sloppy Joe. Like, sure, you can eat it like that simply because it doesn't like section off kind of like an orange does, but that's gonna be messy. That's gonna be really, really messy. If I had to choose between those though, Lynx, I would say if you have good Burger Kings in your area, go with Burger King. Burger King is actually one of my favorite fast food joints, but my area in particular has absolutely awful Burger Kings. Like we're talking like you're gonna get food poisoning there. They're managed so poorly, and they're so gross and dirty. So I haven't had Burger King in a while. You literally have feral tagged on the stream. Feral. Feral, not rabid. Feral. There's a difference. Feral just means we're unhinged. Rabid. Rabid, on the other hand, it means you are potentially dangerous to those around you, as well as myself. And you may meet the same fate as your brethren on Ranch Simulator. So be careful. That's the best Burger King. Rabid is unhinged and even more feral. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, and what you said I did was feral behavior. Okay. You know what? I won't shoot you. Maybe I went a little too far. Maybe I went a little too far. But I may zap you with the cattle zapper. I'm gonna bite your ass just like they just swear. No, you stop that. No. Samurai, hello. 500 likes. Hey, let's go. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know that you can like the stream as many times as you want, but I honestly don't know what that means. Like, does it boost the stream when you like the stream? TikTok streaming is very alien to me. I'm very, very used to Twitch and somewhat YouTube streaming, but mostly Twitch. I just recently started multi-streaming, and I just recently was approved for TikTok streaming. Like, there's like quite a bit of things I had to do in order to TikTok stream, and I just recently was able to like open that up and actually start streaming over there. Late, but I had to get ice cream. What kind of ice cream did you get? What kind of ice cream is your guys' favorite? I am a strawberry fiend, and I love me some strawberry ice cream. My favorite ice cream order in the entire world is an ice cream cone in one of those cake cones. Not the waffle cones. I don't like waffle cones. I like the cake cones. The ones that are like kind of like crispy and dipped in chocolate. Dipped in those like that quick dry chocolate or whatever. When it gets cold, it turns into like a crust. Ugh. It's like a chocolate covered strawberry. It's so good. It's so yummy. I actually miss Brahms because of that. Like, that's the best ice cream. I would get that all the time at Brahms, and it was so freaking good. Ugh, now I want ice cream. Mint chocolate. So you like toothpaste ice cream? Nice. Cake cones. Yeah, cake cone fam. Brownie batter ice cream. Oh my god, dude, that sounds good too. The only problem is I can't eat chocolate ice cream. I don't know what is in chocolate ice cream that is not in vanilla or strawberry, but I cannot eat chocolate ice cream. It gives me like a lactose effect. It gives me a really, really, really bad stomach ache. It always has since I was a kid. Like, I've not ever been able to eat chocolate ice cream because of that. It's so weird. Campfire s'mores ice cream. Oh, that sounds good too. I haven't had a good s'more in a long time. I want a s'more really bad. I'm not lying. Okay, a banana with the peel is not as bad as an orange in my opinion, because a banana with the peel, like I know people who fry up the peel and eat the peel. I mean, I don't know people, but I've seen it. And apparently it's really good. But an orange, it's so bitter. It's kind of like, do you eat the freaking rind off of watermelon too? Oh my god, I forgot Brahms exists. Really? How'd you forget Brahms exists? Brahms is like one of the best ice cream places ever. No strawberry, sadly, but today I had caramel cookie crunch. That sounds so yummy. Shut your mouth. It is, okay? And you're not gonna be able to convince me of it otherwise, because every time I have minty chocolate chip ice cream, it tastes like freaking frozen toothpaste, dude. It's disgusting. Destroyer, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. No, but sometimes the lemon peel? How the fuck is a banana with a peel better than an orange with a peel? Because the banana peel isn't bitter. It's just tough. It's like eating leather. The rind of watermelon is apparently very good for you. The rind of everything is actually really good for you. It holds a lot of the nutrients. And like the pith of an orange is really good, which is like the white part right underneath the skin. And so like I used to peel my oranges with a potato peeler when I was juicing or when I was doing smoothies, just to retain a lot of that nutritional value of the orange. But yeah, I can't eat the peel, dude. I can't eat the peel. It's too bitter. Like I can barely eat anything like with orange. You know how some people will zest an orange or a lemon into something to make it, to give it like that zesty citrusy flavor? There's sometimes some people put too much in there and it's too bitter and I'm just like, ugh. No, but sometimes the lemon peel. Random fun fact, the rind is crunchy though. Like if you toast it up a bit, it's good. I know people will like cook up watermelon rind and banana peels, and I mean, I know of zesting lemons and limes and oranges and things, but that's definitely a first seeing you freaking eat an orange like it was an apple. It's so unhinged, dude. The most peels used for commonly is zesting food by grating the peel. Yeah. You have not had a good mint chocolate chip, you rabid dog. Apparently not. Now, it's super weird because I do like Thin Mints. Oh my god. I do like Thin Mints. Frozen Thin Mints specifically, but they don't taste like toothpaste. Orange peel is phenomenal for you. What kind of rotten fucking oranges are you eating? I'm not... I just... Oranges from the grocery store. Just oranges from the grocery store. That's all. Hello, Alex. Hi. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I don't know what the fuck this push is sending me. Jesus Christ, organs, not oranges. What? What? Did I miss it? What do you mean organs? Do you guys eat any organs? Like, are any of you organ eaters? Like liver, kidneys, heart? It's a texture thing for me. Like, I think I would probably eat more organs if they didn't all have awful textures. Like heart is so chewy and it has so many like chewy bits in it that I just can't do it. I can't do it. And then liver is like eating a bloody sponge. I'm having a stroke right now. I'm going to say oranges. Okay. Catastrophic typo. I'm glad my orange eating habits made for a good stream talking topic. You are definitely the first person I've ever met who eats an orange like that. Stay unique. Stay unique, because that is very unique to you. Wait, I'm a little stupid. Never mind. Wait, what? My bowstring snapped while I was shooting it today. Ooh, that's dangerous. Are you okay? So you're a cannibal? I mean, cannibalism isn't illegal from what I know. Is it not? Are you sure about that? Can somebody fact check that? I'm pretty sure it is illegal. What do you mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, someone fact check that for me because I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I'm pretty sure eating people is pretty illegal. I talked to a lot of people and I've never met a person that's eaten the orange peel and all. Same. Cannibalism is super goddamn. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm not, you know, crazy. I like your model. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Alex. Liver, heart, brain, and eyes. I do eyes. Oh, also testicles. Testicles are a thing. People do eat testicles. Yep. Rocky Mountain oysters. Yum, yum, yum. I've never had them. But, if you like them, all the power to you. Bro, if cannibalism wasn't illegal, I'd be having the most massive of gains. You would also be going insane. There's actually quite a bit of studies on, like, if you're cannibalizing your own kind, it, like, addles your brain. You go absolutely freaking crazy. Cannibalism is the consumption of another human's body matter, whether consensual or not. In the United States, there are no laws that explicitly prohibit cannibalism. What? I'm gonna go hunting during rifle season, but I don't know about bow season yet. I thought that's only if you eat brains. Dang, dude, that's crazy that it's not illegal. Okay, so cannibalism isn't illegal, but there's no legal source of human flesh. Wow. That's news to me because I always just assumed that it was illegal because, like, you hear about these crazy murders and killers and things, and they like consume their victims or parts of their victims and don't they get charged for it? Like, isn't there a specific charge for it? But I don't know. I want to go hunting. I used to go hunting when I was a teenager and I miss it, but I just have really nobody to go with. So that's like my biggest problem. But I used to go hunting for all kinds of things. We used to go antelope hunting and we actually helped a farmer out. This is crazy. If you guys are like sensitive to these kinds of topics, I'm sorry. You might want to mute the stream for a minute. But we used to help out farmers in like the more rural parts of Colorado. They would ask us to come out and clear out their prairie dog issue because prairie dogs on a farm are absolutely awful. They can kill horses, they can kill cows because they break their legs with their holes in the ground. As well as, you know, they can cause the tractors to sink into like their holes and things. So we would go out there and we would like clear out prairie dogs with 22s. And I know that this is awful to say, and I'm sorry if anybody is sensitive to this, but it was like playing whack-a-mole. And it's so messed up, but it had to happen. You know, it's control of you know, an invasive little critters. But yeah. Pretty sure you'd get charged with how you attained the human meat. Yeah, probably. What is you talk? Ow! Crying Snake. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Welcome to the stream. I want to go coyote hunting. Dude. Is it controversial for me to say as a werewolf that I dislike coyotes very, very much? I dislike coyotes very, very much. I know that they're just animals just trying to live their lives and everything like that, but they are a menace. They are a menace. What's your favorite disease? Mine is... What? What? Whack-a-mole is insane work, it is. There was a case of legal cannibalism where somebody had his leg amputated. He got in touch with the FDA and basically got approved for eating his own leg. I guess the same can be said for placentas. Like, there are a lot of women out there that will bring their placenta home from the hospital and eat their placenta after birth. So I guess maybe that's why there's no laws on cannibalism, because technically, like, you're eating a human organ. And so maybe laws would prevent that. I don't freaking know. What a topic tonight. What a topic tonight. Wow, we're talking about a bunch of crazy shit. Most, if not all, states have enacted laws that make it effectively impossible to legally obtain and consume human body matter. For instance, a person would likely be charged from another source. Okay. Getting shot at a deer through a mist and hit. Oh my god. Perfect topic, right? For what, when I get my frozen yogurt? Why are we still talking about cannibalism? Because we wanted to. Okay, speak for yourself. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm good eating cows and chickens and pigs. I don't need to eat humans. That's a unique trait to you. That's a yep. I'm a little worried about you. I'm a little worried about you. Damn it, my gains shall remain low, it seems. Now just eat worms. Earthworms are one of the Earth's most potent sources of protein. So just grind up some earthworms in your protein smoothies. You'll be good. A person would likely be charged with murder regardless of consent, even if a person consents to regardless of consent. Even if a person consents to being eaten and ends their own life, the individual who consumes the body may still face criminal or civil liability laws. All right, a desecration of a corpse, which may vary per jurisdiction. All right. I'll just stick to my orange peels, I guess. Shake my head. I'd rather die than eat a worm. Would you guys still love me if I was a worm? Would you love me if I was a worm? I'm actually the same color as a worm, so. What's your I don't have a favorite disease. Diseases are awful. I don't have a favorite disease. I don't think anybody should have a favorite disease. Joke's on you. Worms would rather eat you than die. They can eat me, I'll be dead. The worms crawl in and the worms crawl out. Alex, thank you so much for the follow. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are freaking crazy. If I had to choose, like, a favorite disease. I don't know. Maybe a disease that also does good at the same time. Like, I don't know, chickenpox? Because, like, when you get chickenpox, you gain immunity to it. So that you basically never get it again. So maybe chickenpox, I guess? That's such a weird question, dude. Yes, we, including you. Sorry, Chris. Hey, I don't have a favorite disease, okay? And I'm not interested in eating people. I think I'm a little bit more normal in this conversation. Gonna be honest here. Hi, Wilkins. How are you? Yes, I'm talking over here on Twitch chat. I don't know if you can see him here. To the left, to the right, to the right. It's your guys' right. Light Ray, thank you so much for the follow. Quack. Dysentery as a disease goes hard, or scurvy, but you know who will never experience scurvy because of my oranges meat. True. True. You got me there. If we're talking, like, historically, what is an epic disease that, like, made history besides, you know, Corvid? Maybe like the Black Plague. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a favorite, but it's definitely, like, interesting. The Black Plague, or What else was there? It, like, wiped out a bunch of the human population. Or imagine needing to worry about scurvy, you peasants. Hey, as a generation of chronically inside people who probably don't get enough vitamin C, like, we don't think about it. And we're eating a whole lot of processed food and processed drinks and things. Like, scurvy is happening more and more in the modern day because of that. My cat is slurping up my ice cream, dude. My cat Toki is the same way. If he smells ice cream from across the house, dude, he absolutely will run and try and steal my ice cream. He loves ice cream. Younger brother of the Spanish flu of 1918. My favorite disease, love. That is so, like, that's the respectable, Samurai. Clappy clappy. I'll give that one to you. Cholera was a big deal in London where their drinking water had shit in it. Ew. Can I just say, like, there's some shit stuff that happens in the world today, but I'm glad to be born in modern day conveniences like clean water and, you know, fresh piping, sewer, whatever the hell it's called. So yeah, I don't have to worry about stuff like that because that's crazy. That's crazy. All I have to worry about is cow shit infecting my food supply now because I can't trust the government to run proper checks on their food supply. And so people are like constantly spraying things like leafed lettuces and spinaches and things with cow shit to fertilize them, quote unquote, which is then, you know, spraying these crops with E. coli. And so there's massive E. coli outbreaks every single year. And so eating any salad type thing in the United States is a gamble every single time you eat a salad, unless it's grown in your own backyard. But yeah. Hi, Jade. I go outside once a year. Oranges are my lifeline right now. Malaria killed something like 50. That sounds like a lot. Was it 50 billion? Isn't there only like 80 billion people alive in the world? TB has been devastating. We live in a time where a deep paper cut won't mean amputation. Yeah, true. So like, this is super, super random, but my aunt and I were going through like the past popes when Pope Francis died. We were going through like the history of all the popes and what they died of, and a lot of them died of kidney stones. A lot of them died of kidney stones, and like that's unheard of today for the most part. Unless you go untreated, like kidney stones are super treatable. And so that was what popes were dying of way back in the day. That's probably what a lot of people were dying of way back in the day. Do you play any games? I do. I'm going to be playing Ranch Simulator tonight once we're done yapping for a little bit. Rip Hunt, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm trying. I'm sorry. TikTok chat is hidden behind my mic a little bit, so it's hard for me to kind of look over there, but I do glance over there every now and then. Also, I kind of get tunnel visioned into the conversation and I don't look at chat at all, whether it's Twitch or TikTok, but jackpot. Hi, Party Noob. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm not gonna say your name, but that's crazy. Inspector. I'm just gonna call you Inspector Gadget. That's a crazy name, dude. Welcome back. Did you take that picture of the mannequin digging in their butt? No, I snaked that off of Twitter. Yeah, but if you even disrespected a king, you would get a brutal execution. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there are still places in the world that still do that. So it's not completely like eradicated, that kind of like savagery. It's a weird thing was English had issues that have been solved before they even had an empire. The fucking Romans and Greeks had water systems to wash away filth and had access to clean water in the cities. It is super crazy. That's, oh my, Finally got my Guild Wars 2 expansion. Heck yeah, very nice, dude. I kind of miss Guild Wars for the fact that like they had jump puzzles, and jump puzzles are super cool. They're super fun. I kind of miss them. And they had really cool mounts. And what else? What else? What else? But Guild Wars only recently got their mounts, right? How do you die of kidney stones? Just too big to piss out? Yeah, something like that, where it like blocks your bladder and your bladder explodes and you pass away. Probably from sepsis. Yep, that's a thing. And that is not a good way to die. Imagine like having to pee so freaking bad and that pain of not being able to relieve yourself at all whatsoever. Yeah. Excruciating death. Welcome back, Wolfie. The mounts came out in expansion 2 called Path of Fire. Oh, okay, okay. What was I thinking of? Which game didn't have mounts for like the longest time? I don't remember. There was another MMO that didn't have mounts for a really long time. Alright, guys. Are we ready to get into some Ranch Simulator? Let's see if we can keep some animals alive. We gotta finish our barn so that we can get some piggies, piggly wigglies. That's our goal for today, is to get some pigs set up and to hopefully make enough freaking money to sustain them and maybe start farming them, you know. But we'll see what happens. We'll freaking see. I'm gonna leave the music going because the game doesn't really have too much music in it once you get into the game. Actually, before we get into it, you guys have given me so many hydrates, I need to pee. So I'm gonna go pee really quick and then we'll jump into the game as soon as I get back. But I'll be right back and then we'll continue this conversation, I promise. But keep talking in the chat and I'll come back and I'll read everything, so I'll be right back. Thank you for the last minute hydrate, Jade. I'll go ahead and get that done before I come back. Be right back. Alright. I'm back. I'm back. My bladder is relieved. I do not have kidney stones, so I survived. I just have gallbladder stones. Right, let's get into this. Let's see, library, Ranch Simulator. Let's go. Y'all come back now. Okay, let me scroll up on the chat really quick. Thank God that I thank God every day we live in modern medicine. Absolutely same, dude. Absolutely same. Expansion 5, I'll get expansion 6 when I finish expansion 5. It's hard for me to get into new MMOs that aren't WoW. I have like that WoW effect where WoW was my first MMO and it's very hard for me to like get away from WoW. I've tried to get into Final Fantasy, but my thing with Final Fantasy is basically what is my deal with Final Fantasy? The classes. I'm not like, there's a couple classes that like I'm okay with, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about a lot of them. Look at them thighs. Yeah. Too many stones in your kidneys cause them to stop filtering your blood properly, which leads to septic blood, causing death once toxicity gets too high. It's usually not a quick death either. Yeah, it's probably very painful. Since we're done yapping, I guess I'll get back to packing, sadly. Aww. I hope your packing goes well. The reason George Washington died was because he was forced to vomit? You know what? Clip I sent in memes. It has a video. Has a video game ever made you? Yes. You must have not been here for Little Nightmares. Hi, Malik. Hi, Party Noob. Yeah, if you weren't here for my Little Nightmares playthrough, there was a hallway in Little Nightmares that made me absolutely rage. But I didn't get that mad where, you know, I threw up my freaking larynx. No, I didn't get that mad, but I got pretty damn mad. Like, that was the most mad I've gotten on stream, I think. It was pretty bad. 2. I've already played 1, so I played 2. Well, I played 1 when I was a cam streamer, and then I just recently played 2 with the stream. That was like one of my first long-term games on stream. You were here for 2, so were you here during that hallway when I kept dying over and over and over and over and over? It was awful. I love the ears. Thank you. I'm a wolfie. A werewolf, to be specific. So watch out, I might eat your ass. That's when I found you? Oh, okay, okay. See, I don't honestly remember what games everybody came in on. Heck, I don't even remember what game Dark came in on. Dark, what game did you come in on? And Dark's been here almost the longest, besides Sam. And Lisa, of course. That don't sound like a threat. The gluteus maximus is definitely the most fatty. That's why a lot of hyenas and lions will start with the ass. Because fat is yummy. I remember the part where you kept getting toasted by the toaster. Yeah, that part. Yep. That was one of the parts, but not the part that made me the angriest. It was that hallway. And it's because I have a gorked freaking controller. Okay. I just had to check my... Shaman! Hi, Shaman! If you guys are not following Shaman, Shaman also streams. And Shaman's also kin. Shaman's a werewolf streamer. So if you want to go give them a follow, go give Shaman a follow. Fantastic streamer. I love to jump in there and catch streams when I'm able to. I don't have a whole lot of time to, but when I do, I'm in there hanging out, causing chaos, you know? I do that with everybody's stream if I can. Like Samurai can tell you all about it. I kind of yeah, ruined Iron Man for Samurai, but we don't talk about that. Shaman's also stealing my rank 1. Malik, thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok. Bloob, I really like that name. I don't know why, but that name freaking scratches my brain. Bloob. I love that name so much. Thank you for the follow, Bloob. I want a cat named Bloob. Dude, that's so fun to say, Bloob. Bloob. I freaking love that name. Bloob with an L. Bloob. Bloob. Okay. You were too kind. Thank you for... Yeah, of course, Shaman. Of course. We are here today, however, to catch you, Kazuri. Everyone give some love to this one. Aw, thank you. You guys are giving me love just by being here. I appreciate every single one of you that show up every night and keep me company. It's been a lot of fun. Every night's been so different, like such different conversations every time we've streamed. Some of them are more unhinged than others, but I'm here for it, honestly. Keeps things interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me turn the game back up for you guys, because I turned it down because the freaking starting music was crazy. All right, and we will keep the browser on. We'll keep some music going in the background because there's no music in the inside of the game. So it'll just be nice and chill. It's like elevator music. Hopefully it won't put me to sleep. Maxtrinus Prime. Thank you for the follow. On Tiki-Taki. Oh my god. I love the wee 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 cat so much. Oh my god. Wee wee wee. All right. Logging simulator, y'all. We gotta do a lot of logs today. We have no animals to take care of. And until I get this animal thing, I refuse to get a cat right now. Until we can figure out this whole animal thing, because I killed like 5 chickens. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if I fed them. I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. I think I didn't give them water. I couldn't figure out how to water them. And then I squirreled and I went into town to go get feed and whatever else I needed in town. And I don't think I watered. I think it was water. It was me. Oh, here I was thinking it was maybe a predator, but it was me. I killed my chickens. Oh, that's for sure what happened. Because I remember they were getting low. They were at like 2% when I looked. And then I tried to give them water and I couldn't figure out how to use the coolie. Oh, I'm such a shit. I love that lizard so much. She didn't hydrate the nuggets. I did not. The nuggets were dry. They were so dry. I have a lot of gas cans over here. Why do I have 3 gas cans over here? Oh. Hello? Are you out of gas? What's happening? You're not out of gas. Why do these things bug out sometimes? Here, let's turn it off and on. Turn off, turn on. There we go. They went from juicy nuggets to chicken jerky. They did. And I was trying so hard to figure out what happened. I thought maybe like if it was like super realistic, maybe a fox came in and killed them all because they were all dead. Every single one of them. In the same like area. And so I was like thinking maybe it was a bug or something because I remember feeding them, but I remember that oh man, I went to give them water and couldn't figure out how to work the coolie. Oh, I'm such a shit. I'm such a shit. Alexia, sorry. Alexia, hello.
Shamanic Wolf just cheered 100 bits.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. My goodness.
Shamanic Wolf asked me, will Kuzuri remember to take care of her chickens this time? Should we test her? Oh dear. If history serves as any indication, Kuzuri's diligence with chicken care is questionable at best. Testing them might not be necessary. The chickens will probably create their own test of survival by default. But sure, let's see if she remembers to provide the feathery overlords with water this time. Place your
Overlord.
bets, folks.
Overlords. Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Who was it that followed? Where is my activity feed? Lazy Flatbread. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. I'm sorry, Thursday. Oh my goodness. I'm such a shit. If only I could have like a lake or something. Could you imagine like if I could have a lake and just like my animals just, you know, give themselves water? That would be, I promise, by the way, I promise that I'm not like this in real life, but animals are very, very much taken care of. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Why does this keep bugging out? Off. On. On. Off. On. It's on. Oh god, I gotta scroll down chat. Oh god. How much ranch have you made? How much ranch have I made? Are we talking like the dressing? Or are we talking like Ranch Simulator? Okay, there we go. By the way, you have any updates for the gallbladder surgery? I don't. I have not heard from the freaking GI office. This freaking... Dude, this place... So, I tried getting a hold of this doctor's office before I even, like, went to my primary care physician for, like, my gallbladder issues. Because I figured I could just, like, cut out the middleman instead of just going to my primary care doctor, just calling them straight up, the GI place, just calling them straight up and being like, yo, I already know what this is. My whole family has had their freaking gallbladders taken out. It just runs in my family. Can we just like set up an appointment for you guys to like do what you need to do, which is like ultrasound or whatever to confirm? They never called me back. I left multiple voicemails. I'm talking like 7 or 8 voicemails. They never ever got back to me. So I was like, okay, well, they're not going to get back to me. So I ended up having to set up a whole new like I had to go to a whole new primary care physician because my other physician ended up moving to a different office, and I needed to do something closer to home anyways because I had moved in that time. So I was like, you know what, this is my sign to just go ahead and set up something closer to home. And yeah, ended up going and getting my ultrasound and everything done, and I still have not heard from this office, so I need to call my physician probably tomorrow since it's Friday and let them know, hey, I haven't gotten my referral call yet, just to let you guys know. If you can get them to freaking have them call me to set that up. But yeah, no movement on that. I'm thinking, I really hope it doesn't happen during October because I have big plans for October. Because October is one of my favorite months. And I was thinking I could do really fun stuff on stream. We're going to be doing, at least the going plan right now for stream is to do Darktober. Or Soulstober, where we're going to just be playing Dark Souls games for all of October. That's just what we're going to be doing all of October. Because I've never played any of the games, so I figure it'd be, you know, a really cool series to get into. Alright, I think this is enough wood for now. Let's go get the car. Where's my car? Oh, it's in here. My golf cart, I should say. How is have a good day nice, but saying enjoy the next 24 hours a threat? That is kind of a threatening aura, isn't it? We're playing Ranch Simulator. Bend. I'm not gonna finish that name. Where's my golf cart? Hello? Did I leave it all the way over here? I did! I'm a shit. Why did I leave it all the way over here? Rena, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. It's kind of like that saying, have the day you deserve. It's not inherently like a rude thing to say, but it's definitely a threatening thing to say. It's something that people like say to people that are being absolute assholes, which I think is fantastic. I think we should be able to be assholes to people in retail more often like that, because holy moly, people are awful. I worked at PetSmart during the holiday season, and dude, people are so freaking, like, if anything, they're worse during the holiday season, where people are supposed to be filled with like care and joy and all this, that, and other, but no, they're filled with malice and hate, and they freaking make your life hell, and they're awful human beings. I don't know what it is. I have sympathy for people who work retail. Yeah, dude, it's awful. It's not a good time. Oh my god. Salesman, hello. Hi. How are you? Hope you're having a good Thursday, salesman. #1 rated salesman. What are you rated #1 in selling? Do I dare ask? Bink has come out to scream her hellos. Alright, that is everything. So we will get in the car and go ahead, and I think we'll take this like over here, kind of in the middle of all this stuff. Just so it's kind of, you know. It's so sensitive, please. Okay, there we go. Alright. I actually should let me start with this other side over here so that I'm not locking myself out. My Amazon package comes tomorrow. Christmas in August! Heck yeah, dude, it's always Christmas when I'm getting my Amazon packages. I swear. Hello, little sponge. Am I a sponge? Am I the SpongeBob? The Bob of the sponges? Welcome back, Jake. What's a crazy video you have seen? It depends on what genre we're talking about here. I've seen some pretty crazy videos in all kinds of different genres. Why is that a whole wall, but the other ones weren't? Crazy. I'm gonna need more wood. Which, we got a ton of logs here that we can go ahead and start cutting up. I've seen a guy eat a pure black rotten banana, which I was like, ew. Ew. I've seen people eat fried spiders. It's disgusting. Let's go ahead and finish the walls all around. How did I not finish these ones back here? Vacuum cleaners? No, if it's Kirby vacuums you're selling, I already have one, and no, I don't want to upgrade to the latest models because they're all the same. They're all the same. Every time a Kirby freaking vacuum seller comes to my house, no, you're not selling me on the upgraded model. They're all the same. They've been the same since like the 80s. They haven't changed a bit. No, I don't want no vacuums. You take your vacuums and you shove them up your pooper. I don't want no vacuums. No vacuums. This is a ranch simulator. The game physics mechanics weird. They are a little bit weird. They're a little bit clunky here and there, but in a charming way. It's not super horrible. It's bearable. That's for sure. There's some things that bug out, which, I mean, it is an early access game. But I'm addicted to it. I've been playing it all week. I've put how many hours into this game? Probably 20 hours at this point, and I still can't keep chickens alive though. All right, we gotta start. Can I start putting these logs in the back of the car to transport for logging purposes? Redacted. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you. The 80s, dang, L Farmer. L Farmer. Why am I L Farmer? What did I do? I'm trying my best, okay? I came from the city where I was doing Pilates until my legs became tree trunks. And now I'm here on a farm learning the ways of the farmer. You gotta give me some credit, alright? You just give me a little bit of leeway. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Please tell me I can stack these. Yes. A little buggy, but I'll take it. Please, 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 please. Oh, there we go. Wind, rain, snow, shine. We logging, boys. Doesn't matter what the weather is. We're trying to get pigs. Like, that's my primary focus for this stream, is to set up a pig pen, get this barn built, and start farming them. So, like, making them breed me little piggly wiggly so that I can sell the schmeat. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, that is the life of a farmer. It is life and death. So we can feed the populace. As sad as it is. Okay. We can go ahead and shop this and add this to our pile. There we go. Please. Please! Please! Oh, there we go. Maybe collect all the logs on the ground before sawing them? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now, because, it is not fun having to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth when you're trying to log. Or at least, trying to cut them all. I did end up spending money on a second sawmill. Thank you so much for that. Hydrate, Jade. How are you, Jade? Did you have a good day today? Alright, we're gonna cut some of these. I feel bad cutting a lot of these trees down because I actually do want to keep some trees. But they do sell saplings over at the general store, so I think I could continue to plant trees wherever I want them as soon as we're done with logging. Let me bring this car over. Can we stack another? Oh my gosh, how far up can we go? Thank you for the pats. I appreciate that. You are too kind. Careful, I might bite though. Can you nerd out real quick on what you like? Well, let's see. I really like Pokemon. I'm not a big fan of Nintendo, the company itself, or Game Freak, but I really love Pokemon. And like, if you guys go and look at the mascot design is actually like heavily inspired by Pokemon-esque type of like designs. And I was actually, funny enough, I almost became an Arcanine VTuber. I was gonna be like an Arcanine werewolf girl thing. I can actually post her in the Discord. She's actually gorgeous. I love her to death. Let me go post that in the Discord really quick, so you guys can see. She is naked. She doesn't have nip nops or details in the, you know, lower parts of the area, but just a warning. I will censor it, so just in case so anybody doesn't want to see that. But I'm gonna post it in your art. Upload a file. Oh my goodness, sorry. Oh man, where did I save her? If I can find her. Where did I save her? Did I not put her in a folder? Personal. What the heck did I do with her? Is she in my downloads? She might be in my downloads. Sorry, it's taking forever. Oh my god. Okay, there's that. Sorry, I can't talk and look through files at the same time. My brain does not go different directions like that. Oh, wait, TikToks. I wonder where those went. Oh, wait, did I pass her? Ooh. Did I pass her? Is this what I get for not organizing my files? I have very ADHD files. It is very dark in the game right now. Let me go pause the game really quick. Sorry to those watching on TikTok. They're probably like, what the hell is happening? The heck? I think I can actually go... I posted her to my art fight. I think it would just be easier if I went to my program and just re-downloaded her. I'll re-download it. But yeah, so I really, really like Pokemon. Pokemon's been a part of my freaking childhood since I could pick up a Game Boy, basically. I played Pokemon Blue. Let's see, where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, there she is. Download. Oh yeah, we'll do a JPEG, why not? Sure, why not? Probably downloaded on my computer like 8 times now. Alright, downloads. There we go. Spoiler. Alright, I'm going to post it in your art in the Discord. You guys can look if you'd like. Oh, that's the werewolf version, and then here is her human version. Hello? Hello? Cruiser, hello! How are you? Ugh. Let's see, characters. I'm just gonna straight up just go to my freaking art fight since I can't find her. Alright. Here we go. This is the one I was wanting to post. There will be a spoil on her, because she's naked. She don't have no nippy nappies though. But that is the character I was going to be for a while. That was a heavy inspiration. And it didn't work out because there's a particular VTuber that I watch that is also a Pokemon tuber, PokeTuber. And I guess they're having some DCMA issues with Nintendo. They got big enough to where they had to actually completely rebrand. Not completely rebrand, but they had to change their design completely away from the Pokemon they were wearing, basically. And so that was kind of where I was like, all right, I guess this is my sign not to do anything Pokemon-esque, because they are super, super strict on that kind of thing. Now, there's like a ton of PokeTubers that still actually are in, you know, they actually just, you know, VTube as the Pokemon. But hey, I mean, if that's what they want to do, it's risky. It's very risky. Jump on seats of car, better to set down the logs. Oh, maybe actually. I do need to go to sleep though, so I'm gonna go do that really quick. Well, I guess, maybe not. Maybe we don't go to sleep. Maybe we just go ahead and just keep logging. Through the night. We are a true farmer. We don't sleep. We just log. I'm glad you didn't go Pokemon theme though. Werewolf is more you. Aw, I'm glad you think so. You think it's more me than the Wolverine? Be honest. Be honest. Yes. I don't know why I was fighting it. I mean, I know why I was fighting it, but I'm still baffled you wanted to deprive us from logging sim earlier. I mean, I'm still doing log. We're stacking logs. What are you talking about? We're literally stacking logs. I'm doing me a stack. I'm not doing a very good job, but... Oh, I saw it go green for just a second. Come on, come on. Oh! Yeah, got it. You wanted to do it off... Yeah, because I was thinking you guys would be bored with it. I don't want you guys to be bored, you know? I want you guys to enjoy the content. Jeez. I want to be entertaining for you guys, and it's hard to do that where we're just playing Logging Simulator, just cutting wood the entire stream. But then again, I mean, cutting wood and talking about freaking our favorite diseases and cannibalism and favorite organs and things, you know, I guess can't really complain there. God, it's so hard. It's so hard. Oh, there we go. Oh, that works. You are the content. Oh, thank you, Arcus. Honestly, you have to avoid using Pokemon name. Brand protection is strong with Pokemon. I think Arcus brings up a really good point, but I think that should be with everything. So when I got into streaming and VTubing and things like that, I'm the type of person, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I have ADHD, and I have the type of ADHD where I fixate. And so when I was looking into getting into or just streaming in general, honestly, when I first started looking into getting into streaming, I did hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of watching videos and figuring out how to be a good streamer and watching people stream and seeing like how medium-sized, because like my goal is to like be a medium-sized streamer. That's my goal. I think like being a medium-sized streamer is like the perfect, you know, it's the perfect place to sit because you can still talk to your community. You still have like this little community going on where, you know, you're able to read chat and things like that. And you're able to make enough of an income to upgrade your stream every, you know, like even if it's just like every 6 months, add things to your stream. That's the goal. And so like those are the type of streamers I would watch, is just like medium streamers. And one of the things like I picked up on is you want to be unique in your branding. You don't want to come off as like somebody else. Like if somebody like comes in and is just like, oh, you look like Iron Mouse, or oh, you look like Cinder. I was actually when I was VTubing as the dragon, I had quite a few comments about the dragon looked like Cinder. Even though it wasn't even the same species, I still got comments like that on a lot of the videos. But... and I think that's why I pushed the Wolverine thing, even though it wasn't really me and not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to do like the werewolf, but I also just like, there's so many wolf girls out there. And it was really, really hard to come up with a design that's like unique to me and doesn't accidentally come off looking like somebody else, you know? So that was the hardest part, I think, of branding to me, is just standing out. I think standing out is one of the most important things as a VTuber, is being able to like somebody look at you and be like, oh yeah, that's Kazuri. Like, I know her. I've seen her content. Or that's Buff Pup. Or that's Iron Mouse. Don't worry, you are entertaining. Aw, Frosty, I appreciate that. That's a good excuse from one addicted to the game and probably just wanted to play sooner than stream. It's true, it's true. Nintendo is the North Korea of gaming companies. It really freaking is, dude. Will you remember us when you get big? I'm in zero rush to get big. I'm hoping that I stay small enough to where like I get to like hug you guys, you know, like keep you guys close and be able to have these conversations, because I cherish these conversations and these nights that we have together. Like, it's so much fun. This is like, this is gonna be like kind of weird to say, it's kind of sappy, but I was starting to feel really isolated IRL because of, you know, the way that my life is set up right now. And I don't live near any of my friends. All of my friends are online. Rollykins and I have been best friends since childhood, and she lives so far away from me. And so we don't really see each other in real life anymore. And I don't have any friends because they all moved away, because they're all like, they were all with Navy people or military people in general. And so like all my friends moved away, and I don't have many friends, and I'm really isolated, and I'm having family issues, so I was starting to like feel really lonely. And so I started streaming, and you guys started showing up and keeping me company, and I look forward to streaming and having these conversations with you guys, and us having these epic freaking feral nights that we have where we talk about everything and anything under the sun, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. I have so much fun with you guys. So yeah, it's a little sappiness. It's only because the highlights, she can't claim that as her own. That's true. And the thing is like, I may have not portrayed it well in the model, but the highlights weren't like Hellfire like they were with Cinder. They were golden, like actual like strips of gold in her hair. Like the metal gold. But I don't think I portrayed it well in the texture editing. That's kind of hard to avoid. People will make comparisons because people will naturally associate things to their prior knowledge. That's true. That's true. And I don't think people really mean any malice behind it when they do that stuff, but you don't want to be a carbon copy of something. I'm just going to use an example here. There is a lot of carbon copies of Shylily out there. Like, a lot. And people can be whatever the heck they want. I mean, if they want to be an orca girl and look like Shylily, they are absolutely You can do that. But if the reason why you're doing that is because Shy Lily is a big VTuber and you think that you're going to get traction because she's a big VTuber because of her design, I don't think you're going to get very much traction because you're not really standing out and people are immediately going to scorn you, unfortunately, because that's how it is in this industry where VTubers are very visual. Like, people who follow VTubers, they're very visual people, and yeah. Does she remember us now? Yes! Even though, I'm not going to lie, I keep freaking forgetting how to pronounce Bry's name. I've been trying to chisel it into my head all freaking night long because I keep wanting to say the name that they have on Twitch, but my brain is just not putting two and two together. I know that you're Bry. I know that you're Bry, but it's the name. I keep wanting to say Citrone, but I know it's Bry. I know. God fucking damn it. Hell yeah, we're the day ones. Yes, y'all are. And the thing is, a lot of you that have been here since the beginning will actually, like, I think. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if one day we ever reach partner status, I think the channel is given 20 more founders badges. So those of you who have been here since the very beginning will get your founders badges if we ever get to that point. I hate to be sappy too, but the entire Mudhole community will always support you. Oh, Frosty, thank you. You guys are freaking awesome. I was not expecting... Like, I started streaming because A, I love gaming, and B, you know, I love the idea of making a community and finding people with like interests. And I see that happen so much for little small streamers that, you know, they're having kind of like, they're in the same boat as me where they don't really have like too many online friends or even like friends in general. And they make these little communities and they just have so much fun, and I envy that. I envy that so much. I used to be a part of, I think we have reached our max on how many. Oh, there's one more we can put here. I don't think we can stack anymore. We have stacked quite a bit. But I was part of a bunch of small communities and a lot of them were really wholesome until they weren't. And we're not doing that here, by the way. We're not doing that here. We are not causing drama, starting drama, anything like that. That's not going to happen. Not on my watch. I refuse to let that happen. I've learned a lot. I've watched. I've learned in silence behind the scenes. And I'm not going to let that happen to us. The Mudhole community is going to be an amazing community of people that I want to have fun here. I want to have so much fun with you guys here. And that's what we're doing so far. You need to have aspects that are iconic because you make them iconic. Stuff that makes other big VTubers stand out is because of their personality and how their model reflects and contrasts that. Yes, Arcus, you're absolutely correct about that. Absolutely. I've had a rough past couple of months, so I definitely understand the lonely feelings. Yeah, it's rough out here, man. It's rough out here. Ever since, like, Corvid, man, I don't know. Like, stuff shifted after Corvid. And then, it's been weird. It's been a weird world. We will keep you company. Don't worry, girl. We are going anywhere. By your side for real, for real. Hell yeah. Let me go change my Twitch name. Oh, you don't have to change your Twitch name for me. You don't have to do that. I will learn it eventually, I promise. I just have to chisel it into my brain, that's all. It's just, I have ADHD brain. And I'll get there. I'll get there. Alright. Let the wood cutting commence. We in this. We in this. Oh my god, what am I gonna stuck on? This is what you wanted, right, guys? You wanted wood cutting simulator. I should probably actually bring the car closer. Zuri just casually stripping my forest for her ranch, and I'm allowing her. Technically speaking, it's my forest too, and I, you know what? I'm just making a big barn for the mud holes, you know? Just a big old barn for the mud holes. And we're gonna replant these trees. We're gonna replant these trees and repurpose these trees. We're gonna make sure that we replant them and we have nice trees and lots of oxygen and all that going on in this ranch. Pretty sure that's called circumcision. You would not be wrong. You would not be wrong. There we go. A little bit closer. I mean, what's your guys' favorite things about your favorite VTubers? Oh, I did not mean to do it. Dang it. Out there. Oh god, where'd my log go? Oh, okay, I gotta turn this on. Alright, there we go. Did that sound parasocial? I'm sorry if it did. No, I think there's a big difference between being friendly with your favorite VTuber and you know, being respectful at the same time, and like getting to a point where you know what I mean. You know those kinds of people. Those kinds of people that get really parasocial. Like really parasocial. We're just friends here. We ain't parasocial here. Just a pack of mutts, that's all. There's the closest I could get. 60 days until I can change it again. You didn't have to, Bri, but that is easier for me to remember now, that's for sure. If you did that for me, thank you. I hope you don't mind. I feel bad. That they're unapologetically themselves. See, I'm still working on that a little bit. When you guys can like go back to my VODs and see how shy and nervous I was when I first started streaming again. I don't know why. I had a lot of anxiety while first streaming, but I'm slowly but surely like getting comfortable in my own skin here. But there's still a little bit of ways to go. Just a little bit. But with every stream, it gets better and better. I still have a little bit of pre-stream anxiety, like right before I hit live. It's just a little bit of anxiety there. Like, I just like sit there and think like, what if I'm not entertaining? Or like, what if people like don't want to watch me? Or what if I say something that makes somebody mad? You know, that kind of thing. Spiraling, basically. My favorite, she's funny, she's unapologetic about herself, and she makes us laugh. Oh wait, why am I talking about— Stop, Eldrasil, stop. Oh my god. I wish I could freaking blush. I can kind of blush. Here, I'll do big zoom. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. That they're very whimsical and joyful. I don't know, I don't know if I'm whimsical. Would you guys call me whimsical? Here, you guys want some pink eye? Let me rub you guys with some pink eye. You want some pink eye? There you go. There you go, mutts. Have some pink eye. Pink eye for everybody. Yay. Pink eye. Not gonna lie, the fact that they have ADHD, speak English, feral, tomboy, scuff, werewolf. I like that about them. You guys are too much. You guys are way too much. Stop it. Well, you're one of them, so it's just how you are. I tend to like you. I hope you guys know this was not me. This was not me trying to stroke my own ego. I was just genuinely asking like what you guys enjoy about your favorite streamer. That was not my intention for you guys to like stroke my ego. I promise. I'm blushing so hard right now though. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Humor in themselves a natural reaction to stuff. I think it's cool when everyone does creative projects and other stuff, but it doesn't make me like them as a VTuber. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of anxiety about potentially bigger projects in the future. maybe when I have a little bit of extra funds to do something like that, like I would like to eventually one day do a subathon. That is not possible for me this year. I don't know when that's going to be possible for me, but I would like to one day maybe do a subathon. But yeah, that's definitely off the table. I'm way too busy in real life for something like that. It's not like you're pretending to be someone you aren't, which is what's most important. I definitely agree with that. I was a part of a small community of people. It was like small to, it was getting up to medium. It was a rather big community of streamers and watchers and things like that were like all together, yada yada. And it ended up falling apart in a very, very gross way. I don't want to get into it. Because I believe some of those people still watch my stream. There is 1 or 2 people that are still in the Discord. They know what I'm talking about. And it's not them specifically, but they know what community I'm talking about. And I don't want that to ever happen. It scares the absolute hell out of me, and I would never do that to you guys. So that's why I wanted to, like, you know, I want to be able to improve for you guys and be able to be the best version of me that I can to bring you all together and we can have fun together during these streams. It brings me joy and happiness. I'm a big people pleaser. It's a curse and a blessing at the same time. Don't feel bad. Citrone is an old username anyways. Most other things like Discord are my new username. Just my Twitch old as shit. Dude, same. I think I made my Twitch in 2016. I think. I'd have to look it up. I believe it. No, it was 2011, I think, is when I made my Twitch channel. Not my Twitch channel, but my Twitch name. Just scream into your mic and that will get our attention. We're way too much. Gonna get banned from complimenting? Yes. Yes, you guys are. I'm gonna start biting y'all. Giving you guys the lichen virus. And we're gonna have a bunch of freaking weremutts running around. You're genuinely my favorite streamer, I swear. Frosty, you're too much. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I'm so glad you found your way here. Now it sounded parasocial. I just realized you're fine. You're fine. Just as long as we don't start getting weird, we're fine. I'm not good with compliments though, if you guys could not tell. I'm terrible with compliments. And I just picked up the damn sawmill again. I actually need to fill this up so this works out. And we'll pick this one up and fuel this one up, might as well. Also, your voice is nice to listen to, so that really helps. There's some people I only watch clips of. Not everyone is as interesting to watch live. Even some of the big VTubers don't entertain me as much as— oh, Arcus. That makes me so happy because same, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's like quite a few VTubers that I also just watch clips of. But when I try and watch them live, I can't. So I totally know what you mean. But that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy because it means I'm doing good things. It means I'm doing the right— I'm doing right by you guys. And that's all that matters to me. Okay. We are good to continue our cutting. We're almost done with these logs. We're almost done with these ones. And then we can go over there and cut those ones. And I don't even think this is going to be enough for the barn, to be completely honest. I think we're still going to be short. You definitely got that podcaster. Alright guys, podcast time. You know what that means. You get any sort of traction as any kind of content creator. Podcast. Instant podcast. I don't even know what I would talk about, like, during a podcast. I feel like we podcast enough here. We just talk about the most random stuff here. Almost like a podcast. It's like a live reaction podcast type of environment. If I were to put into a song, Kazuri is her soda pop. Oh, oh my god. Stop. Stop. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to die of flattery. You guys are crazy tonight. You guys are freaking crazy tonight. The Feral Podcast. Do you guys listen to podcasts? I listen to the Vici Bond podcast every now and then. But I think the only reason why I listen to that one is just because, like, I need something in the background while I'm working during the day. And it's like the perfect thing to have in the background. Never. Yeah. You just brought back a memory. I used to be invited to some of my friends' podcasts. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I would even set up a podcast, to be honest. I just don't feel... Sometimes I'm in my own head, but I just don't feel like that interesting enough to have like a whole ass podcast. You know? Like, some people do podcasts really well, but I don't know if like my personality / content style would be good for like a podcasty type of content. Does that make sense? Because podcast is very much just like talking. I mean, you can have guests on where guests, you know, initiate the conversation. But podcast is basically you just sitting there talking into a mic. You ain't talking to nobody. At least here in the Twitch chat, we're talking to each other, you know? The Distractable with Mark. I used to listen to that one. I actually have not listened to that one in a while. Okay, I'm actually gonna start putting these in the barn. And I think we can just run these over because it's the front part of the barn. I think it'll be faster. Oops. Podcasts usually have a bunch of bullet points for topics to talk about for the night to keep things moving. I definitely like the more organized feel of podcasts. Because with Twitch chat, you never know what you're going to get on a night-to-night basis. That's very obvious from what we were talking about earlier. But I definitely can see the appeal of just like having everything laid out on the table and knowing what you're going to talk about and controlling, I guess, like that whole spiel. But I don't know. I'm the type of person, I don't know if it's an ADHD thing or if it's just like a me thing, but I like the spontaneousness of not knowing like what's gonna happen is the best part of like Twitch streaming. And I think that's why, like, if I ever had like a high energy job, like being a nurse or, you know, something like that, it would have to be like the type of job where it's not monotonous. I've had monotonous jobs before and they absolutely like murder me. They murder me. I had the easiest job, dude. The easiest job, and I got paid like $22 an hour. It was the best freaking job on paper. It was the best job on paper. You basically just went into pet stores and you sold people dog food, cat food, and you gave them coupons and shit. But I'm not a salesperson. And half the time, the stores were freaking empty, so I would just have to walk around and just help the employees, like, tidy up the store. It's all I was allowed to do. And it was one of the worst jobs for me mentally, because it was so freaking monotonous, and it was a killer on my ADHD. I hated it. It was so boring. So freaking boring, dude. Also, like DBC, What If stories. I like those. Oh, okay. I actually only very recently started kind of diving into anime. I just recently finished Frieren, I believe is what it was called. And Castlevania, I watched Castlevania. But yeah, I'm very fresh to anime, new to anime. I watched a little bit of Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer, yeah. Frieren is goated. Yeah. The only podcast I've listened to is Financial Audit with Kate. Dude, I watched that too! I watched that too. Oh my gosh. I watched the crap out of freaking Financial Audit. It has actually made me want to get my finances in order a lot better. I'm not in too much debt, but I'm in enough debt that I shouldn't be in. And I've been trying to work on that. But yeah, I also watch. I love that show. I love that show. I love how mean he is. I freaking love how mean he is, dude. Yo, what? Frieren is goated. Yeah, you're new bloomer. I'm a very new bloomer. Very new. Oh, Maiden Abyss as well is another one that I haven't finished it yet, but Maiden Abyss is another one that I started working on. Akame ga Kill is my favorite anime. I would have to, dude. My problem is the amount of time that I don't have to watch shows. I usually only have time to just like watch quick YouTube videos here and there. And if I could, probably like at some point, if I could stream a lot more, I would definitely do some like watch videos on YouTube with you guys. Just like hang out and chill. Because this right here is probably my only downtime, is me streaming with you guys. And playing games and having conversations. I don't have a whole lot of free time. We're almost done. We're almost there. Oh, yay, it's done. Hooray. We are going to have to block this off, or you know what, we could just fence the inside here and just make it like the pig pen, and then maybe like this front part we'll do like cows, so like we'll do cows over here. I think that's what we'll do. Main Abyss, the movies killed me. I've not seen the movies. I've just seen the show. I got to the part, well, I don't want to spoil it, but basically they were moving on to like the next thing. I don't know if that tells you anything, but I don't want to spoil anything. Let's see, how much room are we gonna give them in here? Let's look at our book. Fences. Wood fence. I think we could probably just do like here. Yeah. Please. 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 Oh, that's crooked as hell. I hate these fences, dude. I hate these freaking fences. They suck. I'm glad you spend your downtime with us then. Of course. Of course. I'm glad you guys come along to the freaking stream and keep me company. we did it, Alexia! Yay! I'm just trying to figure out like what I want to do. Like if I want to just like block this off or just fence it off for the piggies so that they have a pen. I just spend most of my downtime right now waiting for you to stream. Aw, Bri. Aw. Okay, well, good news. Good news. So I did Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday this week. Well, I'm going to be doing Friday tomorrow, of course. And I feel comfortable with that. I felt pretty comfortable. Like, I think I could do it. I think I could do it without being too tired. I have a really long day. And by the end of the day, I'm mentally spent. So it's been a big experiment. Like streaming after my day. So I'm feeling a lot better now. And I think I can go up to 4 days a week. So that's what I think I'm going to do is Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays and Fridays. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Not gonna lie, I got some school tomorrow and peace out. Good luck on school tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, Jake. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite unless you're into that kind of thing. And have a good day at school tomorrow. Bye! This is the greatest news I've heard all day. More streams, more boners, yay! Yeah, we in this. We in this, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited to be gaming again. That's my biggest thing. I'm able to play a little bit of WoW during the day, but that's because I can step away from WoW really quickly if I need to. And just like have it in the background of whatever I'm doing. Especially when I'm VOD scrubbing, dude. VOD scrubbing. Oh my god, you guys have heard me complain about it so much here. I hate it. But VOD scrubbing is one of the things that it's super monotonous and it kills me. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Specifically for the tiki-taki. YouTube is all over the place, dude. So a clip that I'll upload on TikTok usually gets about the same amount of views every single time I upload them, unless it gets flagged or shadow banned. There's been a couple of times that I've said something or didn't censor something correctly and I've gotten like the video gets suppressed. But for the most part, it's very consistent on TikTok for like views and things like that. But on YouTube, dude, on YouTube, it's like one day it's 5 views, one day it's 2,000 views, the next day it's like 300 views, and I'm like, what is going on? How do I appease this algorithm? I don't know. I don't understand it. Reaper, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Thursday and or Friday. Guys, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish. 11:11 on the East Coast. Oh, it just turned 11:12. Too late. All right, I'm gonna head to bed. Hope you get the pigs and don't murder any more of your kin. Good night, Kazuri. Good night, Frosty. I hope you sleep well and I hope you have a good day tomorrow. You guys can tune in for some spooky or Freaky Friday, I should say. Freaky Friday is tomorrow. I don't really know what we're gonna be playing. Maybe I'll have the balls for Outlast tomorrow. Maybe I'll play. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm so scared to play Outlast. I'm so freaking scared to play Outlast. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna end up peeing my pants. I may need to wear a diaper. Okay, I could try again in 3 hours. Pink Death, hello! Could have warned me about the 11:11 1 minute time earlier. Oh, good night, Frosty. Please clip. Please clip. Please. It was doing fine yesterday, and now it's just not. There we go, kind of. Kind of, hello. Okay, it's kind of clipping. I think it's because it's kind of, oh, there we go, maybe. There we go. Oh, damn it! Are you mother? God damn it. Open stream to diaper? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. That's a thing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm sorry, but I don't understand it. But I'm not here to kink shame. But it's up there. It's out there. It's definitely out there. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay. Please. Please. Ugh. Clip, clip, clip. Oh my god, please line up. This is gonna drive me crazy if they don't line up. I think it's because they're half in the ground. Go down just a touch. Just, oh my god. This is something I think they need to work on. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't. OCD. OCD. I can't. Nope. That's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna actually get rid of this and see. Why don't we start... Let's see. If we quartered this... Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So 1, 2... So this is the center point. So if we could just start here... And we'll quarter these. I don't know what we would put over here. Well, there's no entry over here, so maybe not. I was thinking like maybe we could put like sheep here, cows here, pigs here, but I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe we should just be like a sheep and a cow farmer. Or, I mean, a pig and a cow farmer. You know what? We'll just build the fence all the way down to the entrance here. That's what we'll do. And if we need to quarter it off later, we can. Because it's really easy to just, like, change things out. So we'll do this. Good. The hair texture bugs are kind of interesting. I wonder if it's an SSAO rendering issue. It might be, because I have the, what's it called? I don't know if this has anything to do with it. Excuse my inability to comprehend IT things sometimes. But I do have this, NVIDIA performance, DLSS performance, because with these super quality games, it'll make my model go at like 1 frame a second. It looks awful, so I always try and put that on. And sometimes it does do weird things like that, where it will make things look absolutely awful. I think I had... Did I have a hydrate earlier? Jade, did you send a hydrate? You did send a hydrate, Jade. I'm so sorry. I did not redeem that. Let me go ahead and hydrate for you. Oh, and a second one. Thank you. Appreciate you. It still looks better than her Oblivion. Dude, okay. Dark, is that where you found me? Is that when you started following the stream, was during Oblivion? We were talking about that earlier, like when everyone came into the stream at different times, like what game they came into the stream. Okay, so it was Oblivion. Okay. All right. I cannot believe you stuck around. My Oblivion streams were some of the most scuffed bullshit because of how badly optimized the game was with my VTuber model. It lagged me out so bad that I had to play on paper mache graphics. It was so bad looking. Like, I think if I had gone back and played the original Oblivion, I think it would have looked better than the graphics that I had to play on in order to VTube and play on it at the same time. It was absolutely awful. I spent so long trying to change all of the settings and everything, and we kept having, like, every time we would enter, so we would go into a cave and I could mess with the settings in there where, because the caves, you know, they're just like a little tiny map. But then we would go outside and I would go into like 1 frame rate and I'd have to immediately go and like turn all of the graphics down. It was so bad. That's fair. It seems like something that's more native to the game itself. Short version SSAO is screen space ambient occlusion. It's just something that tells the game how to render lighting based on closer object. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. That's interesting to know. All right. Yeah, this game is, it doesn't say that it's in early access, but it feels like early access. Does that make sense? Oh my God. I hope that they improve their fencing. I really do. Like, I love this game. I'm addicted to this game, but the fencing makes me want to rip my freaking hair out. So bad. OG Oblivion is better anyways. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I've heard nothing but like raving reviews about the remastered Oblivion just because of how close they kept it to the original. And I was enjoying what I could of it. And when I played it offline, when I could play it on max graphics, it was absolutely gorgeous. But I just couldn't VTube with it. It was just like my PC couldn't handle it. And my PC can handle a lot. I mean, it's not a perfect PC, but it can handle a lot. We're just gonna leave all the doors open. We live in a barn. We live in a barn. I think I joined when you were doing a horror game for... Oh, I think I remember you being there for Boba Tea Shop, Arcus. I believe that's when you hopped in. If I remember correctly. Alright, so we got a barn. That's about the most we've gotten so far. And it looks great at a distance. If it's not tweaked properly, you get funky lighting bugs like you see in the hair because it's trying to compensate for all the little pieces of hair moving near you. Oh, okay, gotcha. This is not straight either. These fences are going to be the freaking death of me. I think we're going to start small because I don't want to mess with these fences for 3 years. So let's just do like a small little pin. On the inside. So at least they have a little bit of shelter. And we're going to go up. So maybe this will help the snapping. It does. Okay. I should have just been doing that. I should have slid it up. That helps the snapping a lot when I did that. Yeah, there we go. Actually, oh, we might be cooking. We might be cooking. Let's forget. Oh, we're not cooking. We're going. We're not straight. We're not straight. Oh, man. Oh. Just when I thought. It is so hard. The perspective is so hard. Okay, is this straight? I don't think that's straight. Okay, we wanna go up. So we wanna make sure that we're gonna do this. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Okay. Now then. We're gonna put this up against here. I think that's as straight as it's gonna get. think that's a straight... It's still kind of crooked, but that's so wonky. It's so wonky. I hope they improve this. Like, this game has so much potential, but I really, really hope they improve this. I think this is pretty straight. I think this is pretty straight. The only thing is I think we are too far over. We're gonna go into the entrance. Yep. That's alright. That's alright. You know what? We will just, like, cut this off. Right here, I think. Well, this is the center. This is the center. We'll go ahead and cut this off at this point. Take that away. Do this, do this. I was there for that, but also something before. I believe the Boba Tea Shop was my very first horror game. I think that's what I started with when I started back up on Freaky Fridays. I believe that's what I started with. What did I very first start streaming? Oh, digging a hole. I did digging a hole. Pokemon Arceus? Arceus, however you say that. I did that one. That was with the old model, the second 0.2 model. The one that didn't have V-Bridger. It was very buggy. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. We could just do this. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? I think I have an idea. I know what I'm gonna do. For now, because I want to move on. I want to move on. I don't want to be doing this all night. I am just going to put a fence here so that the pigs cannot get in here. I don't want them in here quite yet. And then we will work on that fence later. Oh, Jesus. I don't want my gun. I do want this, though. I'll put that... Oop. Put that in here. Let's go get some more wood. I think we needed 4. Sorry, my brain didn't shut off after work. I'm still thinking about recognizing technical issues. It's okay. It's alright. You're good. We actually talk about a lot of... I mean, every now and then talk about technical stuff that I don't understand, but the mutts understand a lot better than me. They're in the Discord. They have been talking about PCs for the last 2 hours. And I'm just, like, reading it like... I mean, I understand a lot of, like, the basics of PC and stuff, but getting into, like, cores and things like that, I'm just, like, brain melt. Brain melt! I understand that more core equal power, but that's about the extent of my knowledge. Oh, god dang it! I keep picking up this freaking thing. Man, they really are making you just eyeball that, huh? Yeah, it's not great. And then trying to do it from the side is awful because it's impossible to see if it's straight or not. Okay. Let's see. I think we need to build a shelter. So... Oh, no, it's this one. Barn? Oh my... Are you freaking kidding me? I'm such a dummy. But wait, how does this work? Oh wait, it fits perfect, I think. Let's go ahead and, I guess, destroy this. I'm such a dummy. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so we'll do this. Will this fit here? I don't even know if this is gonna fit here. Can I put the post inside this? This is meant to go in the barn, but it doesn't fit. Could we just do this, maybe? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, it fits there. Can you not fit here? Why? Yeah. Please, please. Please. I mean, I guess not. I mean, this is cool. And all. But it does, like, nothing for me. I mean... I guess maybe we can store the pigs in here. I'll freaking know. We'll leave this side open. I work for Meta as an analyst, help support developers that make games and apps for the Quest headset. Ooh. I spend a ton of time trying to troubleshoot issues with Unity and Unreal, and I bet you they keep you freaking busy over there at Meta too. Damn. I remember you playing a bit of Oblivion Remaster. I know I also joined the night you switched to Kazuri. Hey, so you were here for one of the first name changes. Well, like the fourth name change. I've changed my name a lot. Why are you trying to put a stable in front of the door? Because I put this whole pen here for the piggies, right? And so I'm like thinking to myself, I'll let the piggies come in the barn. But it won't let me put the stable here so that they can just like come in and be stabled in here. You know, kind of like, you know how horse barns have like the openings at the back where they can come in and out as they please? That was kind of my thinking. Was to just like let them free roam, like come inside when they wanted to. That type of thing. But apparently it's not possible. So I'm gonna have to put a fence here. I don't even know, like, do I put pigs in here? And just let them breed, I guess? I was hoping just to give them, like, this big area just to kind of roam around and be piggies, do piggy things. Usually have fence pens. Those are, like, full stables for horses. Yeah, I don't think they have horses in the game, though. I didn't see any horses. Did you guys see horses? I saw cows, pigs, chickens, sheep. Gonna lurk for a bit while I shop for magic cards. Oh, that's an expensive hobby. I can't speak. Kokomut. Yep. I was Kokomut for a really long time. I really like that name. But I don't think it fit me. I think Kazuri's a really good name. I like Kazuri. It reminds me a lot of a name I had back in the day. Desturi was one of my very first online like IDs was Desturi. Alright. Well, I don't know how much wood I needed for those, but we're gonna go build our first one. Tell me about it. I spent $700 this year already. Oh my goodness. Oh, we need metal for this as well. Ugh, screw that. Well, let's put up a fence. Just so we can get pigs going. We're gonna get pigs going because I want them to start breeding. That's my thing, is just like, start making the babies for me, please. We'll just put a gate up here, actually. Oh, this is so awkward, dude. Oh, this is so awkward. This is like the worst size ever. Like, I can't fit two. So annoying. What other things do we have for barn? Barn door. Barn stall. Chicken coop, medium coop, small coop. Dog. Should we get a dog house for the pigs? I just don't want to go and spend like $600 on pigs and them die on me because they don't have proper shelter. You know what I mean? Could I I don't think I can. No, I can't, like, snap this. Oh my god! Stinky! You scared me, but hi, Stinky! How are you? I hope you're having a good Thursday / Friday, whatever day it is for you right now. It's, gonna be Friday for me in 30 minutes. Oh! I could just put a fucking door here. Well, you guys don't watch me for my intelligence, right? I have dog brain after all. Oh my lord, all that yeah, I deserve that. I'll take it. Oh, we need 1 medal. I'm gonna have to go to town for this. I gotta get 1 medal?
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
Deserved. I am an idiot sandwich. No, I do not. Yep. Yup. Dog brain. Dog brain. I believe... Do we have enough here? Probably not. We'll just go throw this in the door. And then I suppose we'll go... We gotta go hunting, I guess, because I don't have any money. I don't have enough money, because I think a stack of 5 metal is... Or 10 metal is like $100. I almost put that in the wrong place. I would have been mildly upset. Thank you for the hydrate, Jane. Okay. But do the pig... You know what? Maybe the pigs don't need shelter. Maybe they do not need shelter. We're gonna open this and open this for when we deliver the piggies. Let's go hunting. I only have 16 bullets left. Ooh. Let's go to town and see how much bullets are. And hope that they're not too expensive. Do I get that at the general store? Is it the general store or the hardware store? I don't remember. Let's go check the general store. I'm coming through. We need to get a freaking tractor at some point too. That's gonna be $1,000. That's why we gotta be a pig farmer. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, party foul. Gotta get that pork. Get that pork going so we can be rich. Rich pig farmers. Have you ever heard of a rich pig farmer? Because I'm about to be one. I don't think it's this one. I think it's actually the hardware store. That makes the most sense. Let's see. A pan. Ooh, we could get a meat grinder and make some sausage. Small bucket. We have $260. That's not enough for barely anything. A bowl? Collar? Pet food? Okay, so this is the stuff we will need for a cat in the future once we get used to taking care of animals, because I refuse to let Frugo die. Future Frugo is not going to die. I am so scared to get a cat, because if it dies, I'm going to actually cry. I will cry on stream. I think it's over here, right? If I remember correctly. Don't judge me, Dark. Don't you freaking dare judge me. Oh, that is a tiny tree. I'm just gonna hit every tree in the forest. Don't freaking mind me. I'm just gonna make sure that every tree is tapped at least once. It's kind of like, you know how some people paint the trees to find their way back home? I'm gonna put dents in the trees to find my way back home. Yep, gotta put a dent in that one, you know, so we can find our way back home. Woo! Okay, that was pretty smooth. You have to admit, that was pretty smooth. Alright. We're here. We made it. How much gas do we have in this thing? Okay, we're still have a tank. I cannot forget to put gas in this again. That was awful. Alright, how much are bullets? Bullets. Inflatable mattress? Okay, apparently we don't get bullets here. Or did I miss them? Hive frame. Ooh, I do want to be a bee farmer. Where the heck? Is there a firearm dealer in town somewhere? So, bee smoker, hive frame. Where's the actual hive? Like the hive box? Because if we could do honey... Hive frame. Barrel. Maybe it's the animal seller. Maybe the animal seller sells the bees. Hmm. Stop texting and driving! Can't tell me what to do. Yeah, ding instead of texting. Oh, drink! I was like, dink, dink, dink. I watch a little bit of Julian Solomita every now and then. Only because, like, I was forced to start watching him because General Marbles just, like, fell off the face of the planet, and I'm still sad about it. I'm still so sad about it. Okay, is there a gun? There's an antique store. There's a beer store. A bar, I should say. Beer store. Is there firearms? Pharmacy? Burger. I don't know if a burger place is gonna sell firearms. Supermarkets. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is up with these? What is up with these wolves? Why are they so mean? Why are they so mean? It's an enemy pack. It's an enemy pack and I've entered their territory. Oh no, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I need to run. Oh, he sounded so mad. He sounded so mad. Maybe I can recruit them to the pack, you know? Farm wolves. There's a deer. Are these wolves still after me? Please no. Okay, I think we're good. Oh god, he left. Okay. The beer store. Okay. We're gonna do a sneaky sneak and we're gonna bag us some meat. We don't have a whole lot of bullets, so we gotta make them count. We gotta make our bullets count. Doing us a sneak. Dark. Do exclamation point sneak. Did I set up that? Did I set up that command? I think I did. There you go, yeah. Oh, I missed him. God. Gotta make our bullets count. Missed. Just finished packing. Yay, you did it. Skyrim reference. Where's the sneak? Level 0. Shut up. Okay. I was sneaking good until I fired the gun, and then that blew my cover. He didn't know what was gonna hit him. He didn't know what was coming. I am the sneakiest of werewolves. I am a predator. The sneakiest of predators. I am Apex. I'm Apex. Oh. Got him. Shot him in the ass. Alright, we gotta go all the way back here and get our freaking car. Slash golf cart. X. Sneak level 100 with a fucking gun. You're supposed to bite their ass, not shit. Look, he wouldn't let me get close enough, okay? He wouldn't let me get close enough. I would have taken a chunk out of that ass. I would have. No shame. No shame. We like us some mutton ass around here. Alright. Yeah, 3 pieces of meat. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can find any more. And then we can go and sell this for some metal. Well, actually, we have $200. I could get some metal. Here we go. I am 800 off from 60k, but I would have bonked you. Ha 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 ha. Getting stingy about those points, Stark. Getting stingy. Alright, let's see if there's any more deer around here. There should be. I think there should be some over here. We'll go check. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, there's one. So sneaky. He didn't even see us coming. You see that? Alright. More sneaks. Ow! Rude. Oh. Okay, well he didn't... Oh. He took 2 hits. Maybe that means he's gonna give us a lot of meat. But I'm almost out of bullets. Was it an elk? I wonder if it was an elk. Yeah, he took 2 hits. Hello, where's the body? I went straight past it. She just Austin Paris? If that's how good you are with a gun, I would never go hunting with you. That is absolutely freaking fair. Ooh, he is a big boy. Damn. Well, he didn't give us any more than the other deer did, so. Could have at least gave me a rack. Come on now. Hang up at the barn. I got you. Bold of you to assume I'd even get in the car with her after witnessing her driving. Hey, I'm gonna get us there. It might not be in one piece, but I'm gonna get us there. So far, sketchiest thing I've seen ever. You have a big enough ref. I can't exactly hang those up at the barn, though. Not those ones, anyways. But did you die, I mean? You're up next. Oh, was that a deer? Oh no, it was a car. Damn. I was like, did I just get lucky and another deer just like walked over here? Dumb. Alright, let's go sleep and then we'll sell this meat. I don't think the meat goes bad. We'll just dry age it out in the truck, you know? You know how some people dry age their meat? Probably not at like, you know, unclimate controlled temperatures out in the open where flies and stuff can lay eggs. Anyways, no. You know what? We'll put it in the barn. It'll be good in the barn and in the garage. Yeah, it'll be good. We'll just go to the tent. Too lazy to run to the house. Don't trust her directions. Dude, I don't like. I was just zoning out. I was just absolutely freaking zoning out when all that was happening. I don't know if that was like a me issue with direct. You know what? It probably was a me issue. Based on like my history, especially with streaming, it was probably a me issue. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, let's go smell. Let's go sell this meat. And we'll actually see if we can get us some deer on the way over, perhaps. I need to know where to buy bullets, though. Let's see. Candy bank. The car shop. I hope I don't need to make bullets, because that would suck. The garage. I do want to see how much it would be to start up honey. Because if we could start up some honey, if it's relatively cheap, that might be a good, easy way to get some monies. But I don't know. I don't know how the bees work in this game. We're going to find out. Okay. Meat time. We're gonna sell wild meat. We got us $150 Renos. Hell yeah, let's go. And then water tank. Is this all you need? Like, the frame? I thought you needed the box. Don't you need the box for the frame to go into? Barrel, wood bucket, steel bucket. Am I missing something? Do I need to build it? I might need to actually build it. Animals. Small coop. Doghouse, expensive coop. Wood wall, foundation stair. Oh, there's foundations? Whoa, I didn't know that. We could have put a foundation on the barn. Windows to the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Oh! See, this is why I'm not going to be a karaoke VTuber. A greenhouse? We can have a greenhouse? I don't know what the point would be to having a greenhouse because I don't think there's seasons. Crop plot. Ooh. Ooh. So we can do plots. I mean, we can't like do the like big farming or whatever, but maybe we can grow some watermelons. Ooh. I should have looked through this thing. But I'm kind of big dumb. But it's alright. It's alright. We're learning. We're learning. This is all decor. I think this is all fences. Food trough. Food trough. We need this. We need this. Don't let me forget the food. Preserving bin for cheese. Oh, I think we're onto something. Preserving bin for meat. Granary. Paddock. Bed. Windmill. Beehive. Yes. Okay. 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 So we need 2 metal. And wood planks. Okay, so we need to just pick up some metal because I think we need metal for a bunch of different things. And a honey extractor. Ooh. Okay. 20 metal and 20 concrete. That's gonna be expensive. Karaoke stream! I would have to be extremely drunk for that. I don't know if I could sing. I'm not a very good singer. I'm just not a good singer. Oh no, I don't want to wreck your guys' ears. I feel like if I have a karaoke stream, I'm never gonna see you guys again. I'm never gonna freaking see you guys again. You expect too much from her, true. Karaoke stream, but it's just singing Mambo number 5 for like 3 hours. I want to do karaoke stream. Oh my god, don't. Next thing I know, you guys are gonna want me to do an uncapped subathon. A drill rig? It doesn't even need that much metal and concrete. What do we do with... I mean, can we make a lot of money with that? Because, like, that's not too bad. 20 metal and 20 concrete. It's a little expensive, but that's not bad. Okay, so let's go pick up some metal. I couldn't if you put a gun to my head. They sell bullets in the store? Do they? Did I miss them? Where? Tree seedling, bucket, smoker. Oh, you're right! Yay! $40. Add. No, we'll just do these ones. Check out. Yay! Thank you, Dark. Good catch. Good catch. You know, I'm gonna blame my airheadedness on the fact that by the time I'm actually able to go live on stream, I'm so mentally drained from the day that you guys are getting the worst part of me. The absolute, like, most tired, most goofy. You know how people get, like, slap happy when they're tired? I feel like that's me. I feel like that's me. I just get dumb and slap happy. And that's the version of me you're getting. Imagine if you guys got me in the morning when I actually had like a good night's sleep. It might be a whole different person. You might not recognize me. She's the only one who didn't catch that, and she's the one playing. I think I missed my ranch. Yeah, I missed my ranch. Okay, so let's go set up a couple things. Just like we're gonna blueprint them out. Just so we have them. I want to know where to set up an oil rig. Like, do we have like places on our land that has oil? I wonder if we should go drive around and see. Okay. Perfect. All right, so let's do food trough. I want to make sure to kind of like get everything out of the way. So food trough. What was it in? I don't remember. Small food trough, small. What is the difference? Oh, chicken coops. We'll just do this. We'll do the food trough. Like here, we want it as close to the freaking fence as possible to make it easy on us. Is that good enough for pigs? Like, can pigs reach that? Because pigs are short kings, you know? They're short kings. I don't know if they could reach that. Small water bowl? Okay, we're going with it. I'm gonna assume they can reach that. I don't know. This seems like something for cows. It doesn't have like a description though, so it doesn't say like either way. Lamp. Oh, alright, I'm just gonna go with it. Might as well. And then what else were we wanting? Don't remember. I don't remember. Actually, let's put the water on the opposite side. Water. Water bowl. I was really hoping that I was going to get pigs in this stream, but I don't think I'm going to make it. It's already midnight. Happy Friday in 2 minutes, everybody, on the East Coast. Let's see. See, I told you, bad with directions. Hey, man, don't call me out like that. This is my stream. Everybody was being so nice earlier and being so flattering, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I was squirming so hard and blushing so hard. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take the bullying. It, like, evens everything out. It evens the scales. Kazuri trying to frack in her backyard. I totally am, dude. Would you guys do it? Would you guys, if you had, like, oil in your backyard, would you frack for all the money that you would make? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay. Well, we have no wood. We would have to cut some wood. I think I'm going to take down the chicken coop and put the chicken coop somewhere else. Where would we put the chicken coop? Yeah, I have to make $600 to get a pair of pigs. And I don't really know if that's going to happen tonight. Unfortunately. I ain't getting chickens for a while. At least not until I can figure this whole animal thing out. I gotta figure out the water situation. Because, like, the coulee's right outside, but I don't know how to fill it up, if it's even full. It just... See, here's the bucket. Dark, were you here when I had an epiphany? I had the epiphany on why the chickens died. They died of dehydration. And the thing is I was in the middle of trying to figure out how to give them water, and then I squirreled and went into town, and they had no water, so they died of thirst. I thought they died from shit. That's what I mean, Pink Death found a bug that apparently was in the game, where if the chickens would get stuck on their shit and they would starve. Nah, she was blaming her neglect on shit. I totally was. I totally was. And then I had an epiphany moment where I was like, oh, it was water. I forgot to water them because I couldn't figure it out. But like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. All right. All right. Well, now I know. So it was totally neglect. I am bad person. I'm bad person. Well, we got the barn built. I could cut these logs really quick before I hop off and build these troughs, because I think they just need wood. Because I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm gonna eat some dinner. Turn on. And then I'll be back tomorrow to embarrass myself with some Freaky Friday Horror Night. Don't know what we're gonna be playing. Might be Outlast. Might be something I don't know. I did buy the other chapters of The Walking Dead, but I don't know if I want to play that so soon. Outlast. Oh my god. I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it. I feel like I'm just gonna die. Like, I'm just gonna straight up die playing that game. Die of heart attack. You should. JF says you should. Oh my god. Fine. Fine. I'll play Outlast tomorrow. Guys bullied me into it. I'll do it. You know what? I'm just doing it just to get it out of the way. Just so you guys stop talking about Outlast. I'm probably gonna have to wear like a diaper. I'm pretty sure like there was a moment in the boba tea shop where I genuinely almost peed myself. Genuinely almost peed myself and had to like be right back to go relieve myself before I pissed myself. And that was the boba tea shop, which is nowhere near the level of Outlast. I have heard people say Outlast and Amnesia were two of the most scary games they've ever played. So I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. I think we got 2 more. I wish I could pick up more than 1 log. Kind of like in the forest, where you could pick up just like a whole handful of logs. I like that you can blueprint everything though. That's something we could do. We could just like go around blueprinting a bunch of stuff. So I want to repair this windmill, but I don't know if I want it there. It's gonna take a lot of metal though. How much is a windmill? I don't even remember. Is it decoration? Has no real function, I don't think. Windmill. 150 metal, it would be so expensive. Dang. And then what else could we do? We're gonna be doing cows at some point. I'm really just gonna focus on the pigs though. The pigs are the main focus. Get them breeding little piggies. Selling those guys up. Make a little bit of a profit. Since the freaking chickens didn't work out, I didn't feel like the chickens were worth it. Like, I was feeding them, it felt like every other day. And they were only producing eggs every now and then. And then they just like are super fragile and they just freaking die. Okay, let's go build these troughs. And then the piggy pen is done. Kind of. We need to do the door. But the door needs metal. Which I forgot to stop this door to get metal. Damn it. Alright. Food trough is done. It looks too tall for pigs, but what do I know? I'm just a Pilates enjoyer that keeps picking up this motherfucking saw. I may... Oh gosh. Time to buy more biddies. Oh no. I forgot. I forgot. Freaky Friday is Rollykin's favorite day of the week. She likes to torture the shit out of me. You'll actually kill her. I think she actually will. You guys are gonna do me in. It's gonna be it. Like, tomorrow's my last night on this earth. I may have to too. Oh my god, you guys are so mean. I forgot until I sat back down that your character is 0 ass. All thighs. All thighs. Didn't work on the ass, just all freaking thighs. Which I don't know how that works. I don't really know how you would manage that, but it's almost impressive. Horror games don't usually scare me, but Amnesia really messed with me. Oh, don't tell me that. I guess we're starting with Outlast then. I like watching people play horror games. I think it's a lot of fun, but I don't like doing it myself. I like watching other people suffer, but when I'm put in the spotlight and I have to play the games, man, it's a different story. I now have a lot of pity for people who actually like do nothing but horror content. But some people are super into that. Like, some people really, really like horror games. Like, that's their genre. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but... Oh, God. Flashbanged by the autosave. Freaky Fridays is everybody's favorite day of the week. Oh. I'm scared. I'm already scared. You guys are so mean. Oh, I'm like 4 short. I've never been mean in my life. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I knew it was coming. I freaking knew it was coming. Whoop. Timber. Worth every boner. I don't know if I got... Did I ask you guys this already? What'd you guys have for dinner? I'm having Wendy's nuts. I usually just like to cheese you and you're too tense to spook you. Freaking cheese and farts, man. Cheese and farts, they get... Where am I going? Cheese and farts get me. And they're cheap. Oh my god. Oh. Pink Death's favorite is Dick's. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Jade.